Hey, what's going on YouTube, my family and my friends? Excellent Dreams here, back with another exclusive video for you today. So someone asked me to do this text. Let's see here. Alright, so they wanted something like this. Let me move this out the way. Alright, we're going to do it with a few different types of text. So let's get the stones in the inside here. Let's go to place and fill. Let's go to change it right here to default. Well, yeah, let's do default first. We want our stone space to be 0.075. Our field line spacing, let's go automatic. Let's do our corner detect at 130. We're going with stones on the inside here. Add stones. Alright, the color we have chosen already is TRW pink. And I'm just going to do an island fill. I'm going to clear the path, merge overlapping stones. And that's pretty much what we got right here. You know, we'll have to clean up these letters, but they also want this outline here. So we're going to click on it here. We're going to do outside, no stones. Now let's do 0.12. We got to do one island here. Island fill. Okay, so now that's a little thicker than what we need. So I'm going to delete it. Now let's go 0.08. Click on it. Island fill. Alright, that's good. I'm going to change that to like this blue. And boom. We have that outline on there. So next what we want to do is, let's bring this down some. It's already at 10.967. So let's see here. When we highlight it, it's already at 10.967. We need it to be smaller than that in order for this to pretty much work. So let's take all the stones out here, select all of the same color, click back over here and press delete. Alright, and we're going to highlight the whole thing and we're going to make it a little smaller. Let's go down to like 9 point, well, it got to be smaller than that. Boom. Alright, 9.196. Let's set it back up for rhinestones. 0.075 inside, add stones. I'm going to deselect, select the black area. Let's do an island fill there. Clear the path, merge overlapping stones. Let's change them back to pink so we can see them. Alright, so that's what we have. And we'll have to fix that. But let's move right along. I'm going to click on the blue. Now I'm going to go here to my default. Change it from default to faded heart 10 island. Let's click there. Well, no, it has the double the row on it. So let's do single row. Boom. I believe that's it. But it's supposed to be on the outside, so let's do this one. Island fill. There we go. Clear the path. Merge overlapping stones. Alright, so that's that one. Okay. I'm going to Control Z it back. Let's make a copy of this. Alright. Deselect. So the first one was 3-row offset fill outside. So let's change the color first. Click on this blue and then fill that island fill. Clear the path, merge overlapping stones. Boom. Now on this one down here, we'll click on it, and let's try something different. Let's try the Faded Heart 10 Island. Let's do our island fill. Clear the path, merge overlapping stones. Well, you got to select it like this, and then clear the path, merge overlapping stones. Alright, so that's how we get our fill on the outside there. Alright, that's a little much though. You know, that's 13 inches across. So let's see here. What size stones did they use? They use SS10 size stones. Okay. So let's do it like this. It really depends on the font you're using, as you can see here. So let's try it here with this Eagles font. And we're going to do our place and fill inside default. Let's go 0.075 for the stones. Let's go automatic here. Let's go add stones, corner detect at 130. And let's do our island fill on that. See what we get. Oh, we got to do it to the inside. Island fill. There we go. Clear the path, merge overlapping stones. Now that's looking better there. See, with the different fonts, it will definitely look different. So let's do our outline. I'm just going to move these over, so like so. We're going to do our outline like so. Boom. Let's go outside, no stones, one row, one island, island fill. Alright, so we got our space separation. Let's change the color. Click on this X right here to get rid of that outline on there, and then let's deselect. So basically what we're using is this Eagles here to create our scatter effect. So when we click on the pink here, we're going to go change it here. Let's go with the 3-row stone offset outside. Alright, I like to put the corner detect on 130. Alright, 3 islands. And actually, let's go 2 islands. Because that's how it is over here. It's 2 islands. Alright, island fill. Boom. There's our 2 islands. Let's highlight it. Let's clear the path, merge overlapping stones. Alright, and it even removed that one in the inside. So let's go back one. Alright, I'm going to move this. So I'm going to edit, and I'm going to nudge this out so that we want to keep that, and I'll show you why. So now let's highlight it and clear the path and merge overlapping stones. Alright, boom. Alright, so let's move this back in. We're going to use that. Alright, because we need to now create this, another one about this size of 2 rows. So we're going to go place and fill. We're going to do a default right here, and let's go 1 island to the outside, and it has to be like 0.30. Corner detect back to 130. Let's do our island fill now. Okay, let's push it to the back. Okay, so that's perfect. We're going to change that color because we need that one to now create our scatter effect contour. Alright, so we're going to click on the gray now. And let's do this faded heart. But we're going to do, let's do three islands. Let's do our corner to detect to 130. Alright, and now let's hit our island fill. Boom. Alright. I like to move all of these out because it's going to, well, let's see what it does. I know when I click on the whole thing and clear the path, boom, it does that. And then let's actually move all of these out. So I grab all of the same color, edit, and nudge them out. And now let's do our merge overlapping stones here. Boom. Okay. So now that makes it 10.466. That's looking good. Right here, I want to really like get the spacing better. So let's nudge these out. And we're going to try that again. So right here, let's go to our place and fill. The fill line spacing is, okay, we're going to fade by 0.01. Let's try that. And decrease count by 7. Let's do our island fill now. Okay. Clear the path. Uh-oh. See, when I clear the path on the whole thing and I merge overlapping stones, it's going to get rid of that piece in the inside, see? And we want that in there. So that's why I nudged them out. So let's clear the path. Boom. We're going to take these and change these over here to a different color. That way when we select all of this color, and we want just the stone. So we're going to click on the third box here. Boom. Select all the same size and color. And we're going to nudge that to the left. That way we can highlight it and merge overlapping stones. That's it. Nudge it back in. And now it looks like it has just like drippy, looks like it could have been paint. Alright, so we have to create that. See, I want these tighter though. So let's see here. Place and fill. The fill line spacing, that's what needs to be changed. So let's go select all of those, come back over here, click here, and delete. We're going to try changing this to 0.1. Boom, let's island fill it. Okay, now they're definitely closer, okay? Too close. So let's go 0.14. Okay, but I didn't want the 3 lines. So let's go to here, island fill. There we go. I'm going to select it all, clear the path. Deselect, select all the blue. We're going to nudge this one down. Boom. That way we got it all down here. That way we can highlight it and clear the path. And we're going to now get it back up there. Nudge it back up. We don't need this one. Alright. So we do have this little area right here. where we can fix the stones here. Alright, boom. Now I'm going to go to my image folder because I got images. I'm going to go drip. Or maybe let's go paint. Now I know. Let's see here. Okay. There we go. Here we go, right here. Boom. Let's drag that in. Right click, outline trace, clip art. Alright, let's hit OK. And we're going to choose which one we want to use. I like, compared to that one, I like this one. Boom. Let's right click, ungroup all. Let's just grab that little fella out right here. Boom. We don't need any of this. Alright, we're going to size it up like so. Boom. And I'm going to just drag it this way like so. Drag it down a little bit like so. Boom, shakalaka. And really what I would do is I would drag it up like so. Boom. Let's make it yellow. Push it to the back. Alright? Boom. And we're going to take this little fella here, this gray piece here. We're going to hold shift and we're going to chop that off. Matter of fact, I'm going to take this gray and we got to go out. Let's do a place and fill on that of 0.3 again to the outside, no stones, one island. Boom. Alright, because we want to get those stones right there, that row in there, we want that to be in there too. So we're going to use this white here, hold shift and trim out this yellow. Boom. Alright, so we no longer need this white here. Alright, this right here shows the separation, and right here we can easily just do a 0.075 inside, add stones. Let's go back to fill lines, automatic, and let's just do a hatch fill here. Clear the path, merge overlapping stones. I like it. But we would have to do, let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. Let's go back. And actually let's do a island fill of 0 islands there. There we go. Clear the path, merge overlapping stones. Oh, it still was on that faded heart 10 island thing. So let's go back. Let's put it on default. When we put it on default, it sets it up like this. Let's do 0.075 again. inside, add stones, corner detect, 130, and then now let's island fill it. Alright, now let's clear the path. Merge overlapping stones. Alright, now let's highlight the whole thing. Well, we still need to do a few more things first. We need to chop out this area. So we're going to, if I turn this purple and we move this black here, we will see we still need to chop out that area. So I'm going to click on the black, hold shift, click on the purple, and trim out that area. Boom. That way the stones can be pressed directly into the shirt. We also have that gray area behind it. You see it there? So let's use this. Hold shift and trim that area out as well. So now we should see white. There we have it. Alright. We're going to nudge this out. We don't need that there. We're going to nudge this out. We didn't need it there. Alright. And it's one color in the inside, and then the rest colors are all the same. So we have our color here. We just need to take this color, select all the same color, and change that to that blue as well. Now let's see it on the shirt. I don't need this. Well, there's still some stones in there overlapped, as we can see. Let me just highlight this area here and do mark overlapping stones, mark top overlapping stones red. As you can see, it marked the top overlapping stones red. We still need to click here in Coreldraw up here and press delete. There we have it. And we can probably definitely do some equal spacing here, like so. You know, just to fill in those gaps. I'm not going to do them all, but you definitely get the drift. Boom. And now let's see it on the shirt. Let's highlight it. Let's go mock-ups. So it's 10.107 inches. And I could make it bigger by just highlighting the whole thing. I'm going to make a copy real quick. So I highlighted the whole thing. I'm going to group it all together. I'm going to resize it to where I need it. You said 11 inches. So that's 10.9 right there. I'm going to ungroup all. And then I'm going to hit this button here to resize it back to SS10 stones. Let's deselect. Let's check it. They're SS10 stones. Okay. Boom. Now let's see it on the shirt. Let's go mock up. Let's go simulate stones. I like to use the scoop neck. And boom. Put it on the shirt. There we have it on the shirt right there. Let's make the shirt black. Let's right click on this white here to give the shirt some definition. We know all of these stones here. Let's select them all. Same size and color. And let's make them gold. Well, like this. Boom. And then all of these are clear. We can get rid of this right here. We don't need that. Alright. And we can get rid of this here. I'm going to just push it to the back for now. Alright. Of course, as mentioned, He could have equal spaced all of this a little better. We could have even got the drip part and drug it more out to the edge. As you can see here. Yeah, we could have drug it all the way out. So let's go in there, get all of these stones out here. Alright, we could drug this out further. Drag it down. Drag it back up here. And remember, we needed this part. Let's edit, nudge it back over. Now we got to make the other part, the 0.3 part. So we got to click here, place and fill 0.3, because we deleted that part. Outside, one island, no stones. Island fill. See, it cuts it to there. And we're going to hold shift, click the yellow, and trim that out. That way, I'm gonna just nudge this over. I typically don't erase anything. That's in case I need it again. Just nudge it right over. And now from here we can, like, let's get rid of this edge here. Let's turn this one around. Have it coming down straight. So let's move this like there or so. Boom. Okay. This one doesn't look bad. I'm gonna click on my pick tool, place and fill. Let's go inside, add stones. 0.075 here. Automatic here. Let's go 0 islands, and let's island fill that. Clear the path, merge overlapping stones. I'm assuming too, like, that they hand set this in there like that. So let's try it like this. It'll look a little cleaner if we were just to do a hatch fill. Clear the path, merge overlapping stones. Boom. And then we can, you know, like, get a stone there. So I'm liking how it definitely follows the contour of this when you do the hatch fill. I mean, when you do the island fill. When you do the hatch fill, it doesn't. It just does it straight. So I'm thinking I do like the island fill better there. So let's go with the island fill. Clear the path, merge overlapping stones. Now let's see it on the shirt. So we don't need this part. Nudge that to the left. Edit, nudge it over. We don't need this part. Nudge that over. We don't need this part. Nudge that over. All of these pink stones here need to be blue. And now let's go here. Let's do our mock-up and create the quick proof. We know the shirt is black. We know we're using gold stones here, so we're going to select them all. Right click, let's group them together, change them to gold. I'll do peach, for example. Grab all of those, change them to white. No, let's, boom, group this first. Boom, group it together. then change the color. There we go. There we have it. Once again, like I could have did some equal spacing here to make it better in there. Let's add a little bling to it so we can see this baby shine. I like to click on it and then resize it like so. Zoom in a little bit. Make sure it's on that stone there. Right there on the corner. I'm going to grab it. Pressing space bar, I can make multiple copies, sort of like a stamp. Let me just stamp this bling right on in there. Definitely adds that sparkle to your rhinestone designs when you're uploading them for Etsy. So I'll go ahead and add a few more bling blings, and this is complete. Alright, so it's all dependent upon the text that you choose to make it all work. Alright, also let me show y'all this. So say you wanted to do a heart, so we're going to go to our polygon tool here. We're going to go to common shapes. Our heart pops up here. If you click on the drop down, you can see all the rest of the other basic shapes. There's a lot of stuff in here. We're going to just choose the heart. Now if we hold control as we drag, we'll make a perfect heart. Or you can freehand the heart. Alright, after we've made our heart, we can easily come to the place and fill tab. Let's choose, take it off of default, and we can go to faded heart 10 island and just do our island fill real quick on that. Clear the path, merge overlapping stones. Let's change those. Well, it only got that row there. Let's see here. Let's change them all to pink. There we go. And then let's clear the path, merge overlapping stones. And this is what we have, folks. Let's change that to black. Push it to the back, change it to black. That way we can see our array. Let's change this to red. You can see our array there of our heart. And that's, I think I made it kind of big. That's 13 inches. So the heart started off at 8. So let's make the heart smaller, like 6. And then let's do that island fill again. And then you want to highlight it, clear the path, merge overlapping stones. And that is just gorgeous. Look how look how it just flows out. I love it. I love it. I love it. You can decrease the number of islands. So let's say we only wanted 5 islands. We want to decrease the count by 7. And then the fade by 0.01. Let's go island fill. Clear the path. Merge. Oh, well, we got to highlight it first. Clear the path. Merge overlapping stones. Let's change it to purple so we can see it. Let's change this to white. And there we have it. There we have our scatter effect. So we could have did that here on this eagles here. Let's use this one over here for example. Move it over here. Alright, so let's do, boom, let's go 2 islands. Alright, clear the path. Well, don't clear the path. Highlight it. Well, let's get this out of there because you know it's going to take that out of there. So let's just get both of those out of there. I'm going to nudge them out. Both of them. Boom. Now we're going to click there. Let's clear the path, merge overlapping stones. Oh, that's kind of neat because we can still grab this gray one, nudge it back in there, and that can be a different color. So let's go here, change it to aquamarine, place and fill, set it back up for rhinestones inside. Let's go 1 island there, 0.075 here, corner detect 130. Island fill. Clear the path. Oh, it's still set up on faded heart 10 islands. So let's go back. We're going to change this to default. I know it takes it all back out, so we got to put it back in there. 0.075, 130 here. Corner detect. I like auto there. Inside, add stones. Island fill. Clear the path, merge overlapping stones. Not bad. We would have to go in there and you know, do a little editing from where, you know, it was just, the wizard just didn't get it right, you know. We might want a row in here, you know, to be in there like so. Kind of tight, so I'm gonna use the stones from down here to go ahead and connect it all the way around, give some space between those stones. Let's go to here, equal space, shift and clear the path. So I hope that helps. Let's go here and let's just do a I like that island fill. So I'm gonna do that again. Island fill there. Clear the path. Merge overlapping stones. Now mind you, the design will look a little better once you go and clean all of this up. But I just want to show y'all the process. Alright, we're going to highlight all of this. Oh yeah, this one was different. Let's go mock-ups. Boom. On the shirt. Let's change the shirt black. Right click for the outline. We don't need this. We don't need this. And we can use this now. Select all the same colors. Let's change that white. Right click and group it. Select all the same color. Let's group this together too. Let's go green for the eagles. Oh. So maybe this should be white. And this should be green. Like so. And then all of this. Select all the same color. That should be green. Boom. Alright. Sure enough, I could have did a little more cleanup on the design. But once again, I just want to show the process. Didn't want this be too long of a video. Let's add in our sparkles, our bling blings. Let that design know, let the people know that yes, it has Rhinestones in it. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and that's it for today. Until we meet again, my friends, and I'm out. I'm out.